And I want you to basically smoke these guys. There are a lot of them, granted. Are they even getting much supply? They can't be, surely. Go and dispatch them. Hope that goes well. If it doesn't, then I'm in trouble. More ace pilots because, well, I did take the focus that allows that. Oh, shoot. They have a lot of bombers. This isn't going to go so well for you, is it? Okay, part of the problem will be since they managed to secure Ankara. So I hope I get those guys back. Maybe they can reposition somewhere else. Well, okay, they repositioned here. But I'm not having you die on me. Yeah, they got a lot. Alright, this is an important battle site, and I will have a lot of people to fight. So, I think I will be sending in the best heavy fighters we have. Oh, I already sent those in. Oh well, have some more. Take them down. Oh, I see I'm the one being taken down here. We're losing a lot. Aye, this is painful. So I look over here. In the past month, enemy bombers 231, our fighters lost 172, enemy fighters not so many. Yeah, that's not so good for us. Oh well, fight the good fight, lads. I'll be there to back you up shortly. This looks alright-ish, to a degree. Except I'm probably horribly out of supply here now. Bringing all these trucks in. But it is what it is. Good. I just want to take and hold this. Don't care too much about landing in Cairo though. Like I said, let's just keep Africa out of all this. It is a nice amount of population for me to press into the army, granted. We'll get that in due time. And of course, once this is done, I have the French to take care of. But I'll make it so. Been an awful individual, all of this. But I'll get it sorted. Those are some beautiful battle lines. Well, thank you, Safidex. Greece is the true... Oh my lord, these guys are just gonna die. I guess that's great news for me, really, but... they are gonna be out of supply. Okay. It's the best thing I can do here. It's actually going to be pretty hard to just snip. Oh well, those guys will learn. The idea is to link all of this up so that nobody will penetrate the Caucasian mountains. That cock word that I never get right. So you guys just sort yourselves out there pretty much. All else will be okay. It's tempting to split you guys so that I don't have to keep faffing about with them, but then I have you guys. What do I do with you? Just break on through to the other side, I guess. We're on cleanup duty, and this is anything but clean around here. We just gotta work it. Okay, this is fine. This is better than fine. They're never going to cross that. Now let's get an idea of how they'll never cross that. Minus 60 attack and defense from that. They can pierce me, but that's okay. Anyone can pierce me. And you folks... Well, actually, you're in different divisions, which I find a little odd. Perhaps I can pull you out of there, since I had other plans for you. And then I can just set up, I don't know, 6, 9... Maybe grab one more and call it 10. Now we'll have 5 apiece on here. Give them some other crappy commander. And your job, your sole job, is to hold that front line. And you will be part of... Keep Africans in Africa. Fitting. Now get to it. Now I don't know if you will ever have the chance to break on through to the other side, but I wouldn't mind having Alexandria and Cairo. Just think about how you would do that. Don't do it. Meanwhile, you guys don't know what's what. Plow our way through here and keep France at all this as well. 666 factories, Jake tells me something. Yeah, we're good. This isn't so good. I thought I'd be hammering in on somebody who's out of supply here, but we are never going to take them down at that rate. Take the friends out instead. I brought a whole heap of trucks. They're just going to clean up the French, the Africans, and then... these borders are nasty with Iraq, because I can't tell who is where and what and why. How's the battle for Asia Minor looking? Horrible. How about those planes that I finally brought in? Air attack, air speed, agility. You might die, but I believe in you. We'll take over Asia Minor. Okay, they lasted a long time, but Czechoslovakia is out of here. But it was never part of the plan to look after those. Okay, this isn't looking so good. Like I said, I thought I'd be fighting someone who's well out of supply. They are, but they're also holding out in the mountains here. That is so horrible. Just horrible. The Great Steppe I could actually well do with getting some superiority in the air. It'll slow them down and give them more attrition. Thing is, I think I threw all my fighters over there. So, bang goes that idea. Oh well. Being told to set these planes to also do interception. Sure, we'll see how well that goes. We might take out more of those bombers, and hopefully the enemy will just stop fighting in the skies in Asia Minor. I will sweep up, and everybody wins, especially me. Didn't think that was a mountainous province, so let's not get ourselves killed there. These guys are all going to die, though. Nice manpower. Check the real horror of this is the Borgor. Well, don't let anyone tell you I don't agree with that, but I'm doing the best I can here. It's just very hard to work this in any way. See if I can't kill you since you'll be completely cut off. You'll work on that. And we'll make our way along. I just want to force them out of Asia Minor so I can push into Europe properly, where land is not utter garbage. Okay, running our way across a river like this, not wise. Maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way. Should be looking more about cutting them than intercepting units that are already there. I'm not saying it won't get dangerous when they start plowing all these units into me, but I need to work my way up Europe. Because I don't care so much about them going here, but the numbers, the trains, scary. That the Ottomans are still holding out, though. That gives me a bit of hope. Now, can we keep pressing this attack, or is that all for Connaught? Well, that one's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to cross a river into mountains. And what of this? I think we just need to tear away their supply, and then there'll be no hope for them. There are you guys that have no idea what you're doing, which is okay. And then there's this. This is so messy. I can't stand it. Can we just cut these guys off completely? I'll make my life a lot happier. Grab Beirut, which is a good start. If we can just grab the other cities, we'll rob them completely of their supply. And keep it moving. I'm glad we don't have an actual stockpile of weapons, because if we did, we'd be well out of rockets by now. They're trying to step in. They will not make it in time unless the Belgians make it. Are they really Belgians? Who's to say? They won't make it. We will be in charge of the mountains and we'll clear up the French. I could be doing things a lot more efficiently here, I'm sure. I just can't figure out how. Because it's so messy, it's unreal. Jake, how close are you to capitulation? Nowhere near. We're at a full 100. And yeah, we're nowhere near that offering peace. In fact, it's going in our favour, which is rather nice. If you believe the headlines. And you should, because they say we win. Learn how to fight, lads. Oh, that's right. I'm meant to be fighting Japan, right? Oh, that's also a thing. Those guys will be there for a while, I think. You two, yeah, I'm not fancying my chances against Japan unless I can deal with Siam or Indochina in general. Okay, with that, all these allied troops should be cut off and hopefully not murdering me anymore. You guys just need to actually get there. And we'll show them what's for. They're already moving in there, that's okay. The trouble is, it's not like there's capitulation to go for here, it's just overall taking over France. Asian France. Jake, how's the commie coup going? Ah, good point. Well, communism is almost the majority in Great Britain, and that coup has still got a while to go. 125 out of 200, so still a ways to go there. Whew. Okay. Harsh times. Couldn't they just give up? Where'd be the fun in that, right? They'll simply starve where they are, there's no big problem there. So, with the exception of one of you, the rest of you can go charging in. Sometimes I really think the divisions that I've made here are not the best. But at least they fill up the combat width nicely. Oh, wow, he has actually brought in armor stuff now. We'll still bring it down, but I don't have any casts, but eventually I will, maybe. Take him down. Keep pushing here. I got a large number of units here that I can push in with. Man, I forced that Greek capitulation. Maybe I should have had units ready in Ankara to actually take the best advantage of it. That would have been good. But I didn't. See how well this can go. If you want to run away, now is the time, because I'm coming for you. I'm also questioning just how much manpower I need to reinforce fully. Probably quite a lot. Also shouldn't be leaving these guys just sitting around doing nothing. Take them down, lads. And then there are you. Okay, let's just push. So there we go, more cut off. But how much more cutting off can a man do? There's no wastelands like Europa, so it's hard to just pin people into positions where I want them. If I can just clean up this horrible mess that really I invited upon myself, then everything will be okay. I'm not attacking into mountains, that would be daft. Attacking across rivers though? A-okay. Stopping ourselves getting cut off. Brilliant move. I feel like it's overkill along these mountains. I'm never going to get a reasonable amount over here, but by the same token I would hate to lose that and then throw this entire region into jeopardy because I want that oil. Well, I've got that oil, so that's okay. The only real deficit of anything I have is aluminium, and that hurts plane production. How's the invasion of Ceylon going, Jake? Yes, I totally remembered that. They probably starved out and died, because they certainly went there. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. At least our fleet's still there. We have anyone spare that also wants to be forgotten about and die? We'll get you. Might as well send someone highly trained to do it. Either that or they got intercepted and destroyed, but I don't think that happened. So everyone's cut off here and ready to die. I am willing to oblige. Encirclement feels so good. I can see what Panzermadel was all about. Not sure if these guys will be enough to take on those, but we'll get them close enough into position to eye them up. Hey, I see somebody going on about scraping the barrel. Bear in mind, I could yet pass scraping the barrel. I just don't think it's going to do anything reasonable for my manpower. I don't think it would help at all. Those guys will eventually starve out. It's a shame we're leaving them there so long. I will not allow them to take a man. It'd be the wise thing for them to do, so let's not allow it. And we'll take Aleppo to completely cut off these guys from supply. And then it really is just a case of cleanup. Okay, Trebizond does not want to fall. That's fine, let's not force it. Yeah, that said though, I mean, they got nothing. Push on in, break on through to the other side. Yeah, I've seen better supply, but I've also seen worse. Don't like how they could swiftly take Konya. You know, if they're going to leave this province completely undefended, then I am more than happy to roll on in there with a stray truck and just hold it. Alright, goodbye Swedes. This is mine now. So what was the situation up here anyway? I was trying to take this from them. We'll see how well that goes. I think they're just too low on supply to even push further than that. And you, I would quite like you held there, so... There we go. There you go. Just stand there and hold it. Don't think anyone's going to infringe upon you. Oh nice, Trebizond will be ours at this rate. Let's just not let anyone reinforce it. I want that supply, I want that point. I just want Asia Minor. It's like I'm fighting with... it's like I'm really doing Ardalan again. These guys are all cut off, which is magical. These guys not so much. Jake, which doctrine did you go for? I went for superior firepower because bullets are cheap, manpower is scarce. Cut these suckers off. What a messy place to fight because there are so many nationalities fighting against me here. It's crazy. Alright, but you did what you set out to do. Just keep on keeping on. And just wipe these suckers out. Take this place for myself, but it's never that easy. You don't stack wipe so easy in this game. Losses wise, they are creeping up for us to 68k. To the point where I'm kind of tempted to get rid of some of these. If I get rid of some of the more recently, well, ones that are less trained, we'll see how much of that manpower gets drank up here. So that will have cut off a fair few of these. I want to try cutting off more. And then, provided they don't get supply, I can just run them down with my battle truck logistic powers. Okay, this is not worth us dying over. Happily, though, I'm saving up some nukes. And very happily all these battle trucks will be good to go once these guys are starved out. I will, however, take Adana, force them to not get supply from the south. That'll be another area mopped up. If I can also cut them here somehow. And believe me, I'm trying to figure out how. This seems to be the best province for it, since it's just into desert, but that's insufficient. Crossing that river doesn't help. That was not the province I was trying to go for, but seems to be a successful push. Jake, build more nuke factory, get more nuke faster. Nuke factories are on the to-do list once we've finished a few repairs. And in particular getting our infrastructure going here. I'm starting to think it's less worth our time, especially since time is precious. I would like Bhutan to be maxed out still though. And in all this stuff, it'll repair itself. I don't owe it to the world to repair what I nuked. All these repairs to do. It's these partisans, they're going to keep breaking stuff until they get their own way, and they will never be given their own way. Probably losing a lot to this. Crap. Push them out of Asia Minor, for goodness sakes. They still have ports to the north, so they still can resupply. But the Turks still hold Ankara and the surrounding region, which works to my immense benefit. How's the air war here, though? Fierce. We've lost a lot of fighters. But we also shot down a lot of theirs, and that helps a lot with fighting around here. So, even though lots of people died, it made me happy. Speaking of killing lots of people, let's move in on these suckers. Now these guys are running extremely low on supply, so I would quite like to remove them from the equation. Now that was easy. Just take it and come back. The other folks will soon be dead. They'll never, ever be able to cross this, I'm certain. That said, I'd be kind of happy if you guys exercised a bit, but by that same token... because you do fight like crap. Okay, how about I take half of you, add you to this, and then this half can exercise. Oh shoot, that's not the idea. How's that then? Looks good. Half of you can exercise, the other half do not. Once one half is done, I'll switch out for the other. Brilliant, if I dare say so myself. Speaking of my incredible brilliance, there's nothing left of these guys. Run them down, and then the rest of you just... well, like there's even anything left for you to do. Take it all. Boom. No sense thinking twice about it, just do it. And then we will have Republican Thailand in the palm of our hands. Yeah, I can finally turn around and save southern China. Probably losing a touch of manpower from that as well. Whew. Jake, why whenever you lose fighter you lose its manpower, since it's one pilot and its maintenance crew that lives on? Yeah, that's probably really hurting my manpower here, losing all these fighters. But I like to think we're not going to be losing so many fighters anymore. We won the war over Asia Minor. I feel like they're pushing us back here. They're not, it just feels like it. Still want to keep these guys off my back though. Cut off where I can. This is excellent, that gives us a lot more to work with. Maybe these guys can finally be purged. Same with these guys, they got nothing left. You guys are moving in as well. Don't know if you'll make it faster than them, but we are pretty fast, right? Infrastructure hurts our speed, but we're still good enough to overrun our enemies. Let's just take them all out. Free up some of our good units. Well, they're not just good, they're really good. Part of me just wants to nuke Greece again for what they're doing. Alright, so Republican Thailand is going to be an issue. They still have a lot of units, but they've got a national unity of 80%, and Bangkok is 10. Siam is 1. I got another 1 there, and I got a few nukes saved up for Bangkok. So I think we will be ploughing our way into Bangkok and forcing their capitulation that way. There is still the issue of Japan, though. Japan is a very militarist state. Do you guys even know what you're doing? Get over there. Good thing I have a few months to sort that one out. I know we're not made of org, but you shouldn't be able to plow through us there. A little concerned. Maybe I need some more inf art down here. Although that's the last I can reasonably deploy. Oh well, we'll push out the last of France. Good, more overrunning going on there. And you guys will be in position to take Bangkok. I might even get you guys over here. I still have a fleet. Doesn't appear to be any big losses for me on that front. And these guys, they are weak and starving. Then again, I myself am sitting in less than ideal situation for combat here. I'll try what I can, mincing these fellows. See what happens. They are amassing a bit of territory over there, but... Jake, can you show the template for that rocket arty? Certainly, here's our mecha. It used to just be mechanized infantry, but I went half and half with those in motorized. Motorized rocket infantry, that is, because they have very high soft attack. Not so much hard attack when it comes to tanks. My idea is just either whittle them down or cut them off. Both work, within reason. Yeah, I'm not investing in anti-tank either because I'm a lazy sod. Cheap as I am lazy. Still a lot of them to deal with around here. And just push through Asia Minor and start the big push in Europe. How about our battles over here? Just pushing through them like they're not even there. This isn't so hot though. I'll be able to resupply something with this. You know, maybe I should just be satisfied with them killing themselves here. You're still on damage control, my rocket art, though. I need some units over in Japan, though. Some. Take care of these jokers. Our enemies sure have a ton of defense, though. Run them down. Infrastructure may be poor, but oh, another ace pilot. Things going pretty well over here. It's a good day to be one of our lads. Sunshine Chopra. Easy kill. Aye, they're doing alright. Shame about the tragic lack of planes, though. But they'll be okay. Oh, what of the planes that I had stationed over here, though? I don't think they're necessary at all anymore. So it might be an idea to get both of them over to Asia Minor and help the good fight. Well, they're not going to reach from there, I understand. So we'll get them there. Still have you over Southeast Asia, right? In Yunnan. 'Cause I know where Yunnan is. Southern China, eh? Okay, we'll have you on air superiority over there. That'll slow down our enemy and help us in fighting. Seems like a pretty good deal for everyone, especially me. Thinking I'm gonna have to deploy these guys soon though. I need something to deal with China and Thailand. And I just don't have enough units, I think, to deal with Japan. I can still surround them here if I just bring enough, but I think I'll need all my inf arts over there. So what'll I do then? Probably deploy them right there and now. Let's not get rid of you though, I might need you eventually. And then I'll bring them over to Nagasaki. Hopefully I don't get caught and sunk, that would be nasty. So in that sense, you guys are on escorting that convoy. The numbers here still worry me. But if I can force your capitulation and your capitulation, then I can worry about the British and French. I'm going to take a quick water break. I will be back in just a minute though. Alright, back to it. Just want to seal off... Well, we managed to seal off Africa, and that feels great. I can also seal off Asia, then things will feel even greater by extension. I'm paying not enough attention to all of this. I can clean up these jokers since there's really nothing left of them. You're already moving in there. And then I reckon you should make your way around to bring in the hurt there. We'll do that, and what of this? Seems you have a nice defensive line going there. You guys are doing nothing though, so if you can cut them off as well, then that's even better. Jake, why heavy fighters? Is it because of better coverage? It says heavy in it, so they must be better. Alright, that is the end of French Indonesia, or Indochina. All these Indos. Okay, let's not get caught now. That would be daft. Let's not get caught, he says. Did I lose anyone there? Can't remember how many I deployed. Oh, he's still making it. He's still got a bit of fight left in him. Jake heavies are easier shot down, but have more range. Oh, there you go. Shows what I know. Alright, just make your way to Nagasaki. Come on, I was kind enough not to nuke. Oh! Nuke Japan, what a great idea. Tokyo's still open for a pounding. Well, you know, just in case. They have a big air force, but there's nothing to say they'll have it deployed. I got a few heavy fighters. We'll send in, I don't know, 30 or so of them. Okay, not enough service manpower. Forget that. It shouldn't need it. I should be able to overrun Tokyo. Should, he says. Might not. I only have a couple of my battle trucks. So you are on your way there. And that's the end of you. I gotta keep in mind... I only have it until the 5th of April to declare this war, but I'll declare it. And then once you're done, and I think you're just about done, pop. There we go. You have no tasks left. Instead, I'm going to set you up with a front line along here. Not the whole way along here, just a little bit will do. And then it's up to the rocket artillery to make their way to Bangkok. Hopefully encircle it. Because if they spread out here, I really don't care. They're still going to capitulate when I take enough of their victory points. And if they have 1 point there, 1 point there, and 1 point there, with Bangkok being 10, maybe I'll just drop a couple of nukes to force them to capitulate and everyone will be happy. Especially me. East Asia is not under anybody's real rule here. So maybe I should take my southern... well, just have you set over there. And then add some strategic bombers. Ah, I don't have the service manpower now, do I? That's troubling, isn't it? So where are my heavy fighters? Strategic bombers. Here you are. I would like half of you, please. And I want you stationed right there. Jake, if you take Japan, will the puppet still fight? Well, I could just make the effort to puppet Japan, or rather, make Japan capitulate, and I take Siam as my puppet. That might even be a better idea. Because then I can just get my battle trucks over there. I know I wanted to conquer Siam, but puppeting them is just as good. Do you have any other puppets, Japan? No, just them. Really? Actually, that makes me think, why even bother? I can just get these guys over to... that just seems a better idea. We'll get you over here and then sail you over to Japan. Same with you. I won't worry about Thailand. There's a slight complication. You also have this. But this is going to be worthless compared to Tokyo, surely. Yeah, Tokyo's a staggering 50 points. We have to have it. Jake, just in case Japan joins allies. Ooh, that's true. Because they could. Actually, I think they would. Yeah, that's a consideration, isn't it? Japan would almost certainly join the Allies. And then, yes, I will have to take Bangkok. Alright, let's rethink that yet again. Front line goes here, lads. And I'm still going to need those trucks, most likely. I think they would even be forced into the Allies. So we'll have you. Don't really have much to do with you. We'll just give you some any old guy. Field commander that they are. Just essentially finding one of the few guys that I haven't drafted into my army and giving them commendations. There you go. Not even sure I can make my way through this. That'll be fun to see. Manpower, it hurts. This all looks good though. Make your way over. Quite like my training routine there. If I can pat myself on the back a bit more. Well done, I got a better idea. What is it? I'm trying to remember the way to do a support attack. Thought it was control right click. Hard to remember everything about a game. Okay, here we go. I'm still confident that these guys are nowhere near posing a threat to me. I'll just smack them down every now and then. Although they certainly know how to pack a lot of units into one place. Oh no, not easy kill. One of Union of Red Dragon's most famous heavy fighter aces, Jamfil Easy Kill Rinpoche, has gone down in flames in the line of duty. Oh well, it was bound to happen, but Asia Minor, it's important to keep it ours, so they died doing the right thing, probably. Now what of you? Keep them cut. Cut the heck off. Easy kill indeed. Right. With a bit of luck, I can crush my way through the state of Japan. Force their capitulation. Heck, if I can make them capitulate near instantly, that's even better. Maybe it's better to have these trucks right on Tokyo. Or right on the area that's going to hit into Tokyo. I've completely abandoned my colouring convention, haven't I? Let's try and stick to it a wee bit better. If it's red, it's infantry. If it's mecha, it's blue. It'd be funny if I get that completely the wrong way around, but I'm pretty confident that... yeah, that's how I do it. And green can be paratrooper. Question, can you take on one of those one-to-one? Into mountains? It's pretty impressive of you. I guess their defense is really crap, but they're also reinforcing, so let's not take undue casualties here. Casualties are ramping up, unfortunately. I'm really glad I have Trickleback right now. I feel like it's paying dividends. If I secure a bit more of these harbors, then I will really be taking a bite out of their resources here. See if I can really gun them down there. Cut them off, make them lose supply, take over Asia Minor, even if it does look disgustingly border gory. What of you guys? Just want to make sure that all of our Asian fronters are actually in Asia. You guys no longer are, you're a Europe front. And then you guys don't even know what you're doing, do you? Let's grab them and say, I want an offensive line that takes that. If all else fails, I can nuke whatever's left. Whew. 1948, still alive. Not so happy about Turkey making a comeback here. At least we've cut off quite a lot of these, unless... they still have a port there, so they're still getting supply, but that's about to change. They're about to be completely cut off, all of these guys. Yeah, because this is the port, and it's ours now. No, I was wrong. That's the port, and I still need it to be mine. Keep one guy there, and then all of those guys are cut off, and I need to do the same for the south, and then finally the battle for Asia Minor will be won. This Greek block is utterly disgusting. They're slowly fleshing this out, which I really don't like. I really need to push my way up through Europe and get some of these big boys to capitulate. Still not too concerned about it, but my manpower is something to be worried about. I need to force the UK to capitulate somehow. Same with the French and the Italians. But for that I need to punch my way through Britain, through Europe. How's this looking? Am I ready to gun down Japan? Sweden, France, Italy, Thailand. Yeah, they're definitely going to cause me some issues. But that's fine, we need to march our way down there and get that rubber. Jake, 1.5 months of game time and the 40 minutes I was gone. This is why late game Hoi is better than late game EU4. If you say so. I mean, EU4 will always be the one for me. So here we go. Just nuke Tokyo. In terms of marching in on it, I'm sure the proper nuking of Tokyo is yet to come. Okay, war's been merged. I still wonder what'll happen to you. So, we got you folk. No, wrong one. You guys, I want you to enact this plan. And I just want Bangkok taken. See what happens. I got a pretty high national unity. But again, like I said, we'll see what happens. If I can force them to capitulate, then all the better. All the better to eat you with. Figures this isn't going to go too well, but as long as I can keep a lot of them busy and just march my way into Tokyo. I probably didn't bring enough into Tokyo for this, because they have a lot of defense. Well, zone defense, boys, let's stop the goers. Also, yeah, they got air superiority on top of that, which is hurting me here in terms of fighting. Enemy air superiority. I mean, I could fly some planes over to help out. I kind of feel bad I'm not doing anything about Southeast Asia here. How was their national unity around here? Not national unity, their air superiority. 60, 30, I mean, our heavy fighters that we have over here might be able to do something about that. It's not a lot, but let's do the best we can with the demon. And try and break on through to the other side. Oh, nice, I got some manpower for a change. I must have taken something good. I guess that something is Bangkok. So, Republic of Thailand, very swift to capitulation already, because we bulldozed through that. Their new capital is over there. I think I'd rather just hold on to Bangkok and see what happens. You should probably grab that, and just in general keep on trucking. In fact, if I just take enough of their provinces, it may be enough to force a capitulation anyway. Hell, they don't know what's going on. Japan is making me pay, though. Push through this, but we still have other provinces to make our way through. If we push through this, then that's even better. Alright, in they go. Keep pushing, lads. I want through that. Also, whilst considering that, these guys are toast, right? Well, as long as they don't take Ankara, they're toast. Let's ensure that doesn't happen. Not so happy about just sitting on attrition around here either, so let's mosey our way around. This still disgusts every facet of me. And I'm sure I'm not alone in that. Try not get ourselves cut off as well here, that would be daft. Good all the lengths of making the enemy cut off, don't want to cut ourselves off. And yeah, let's get Ankara covered by at least a little bit. Okay, maybe, just maybe, this is the way to go. Pound our way into Tokyo by force. Oh, we're going by force, alright. Ugh, they're retaking land in the name of the Greeks. Seldom have I been so disgusted. But even though they're holding the mountains, and even though they have, well, a better general than I have, they will fall and I will win. How about Bangkok, though? Thailand. Not quite enough. Maybe if I'd dropped a couple of nukes, I would have had a different idea. But I did not. I want to save those up for Europeans who are going to be tough eggs to crack, such as France and Sweden, and of course Great Britain. Come on, lads, just break our way through. What I should probably get in is my best units in there, so we'll hold you back, and then have you back them. No, I want... hold that thought. I want those guys doing it, and then you guys help out. And I finally know how to build tanks. I got nothing to do here, we're already doing air doctrine. Slowly but surely learning how to make tactical bombers. Otherwise though, I don't know, better tanks? Heavy tanks? Light tanks? I don't know. They're all tanks, right? So they stagger off back to Tokyo. I need to break through this mountain before I can really take advantage of that. Come on. Not much left even in Tokyo. Just break on through, give them nothing. I need these guys ready to jump on the people on the other side of Tokyo just so they don't make mincemeat of me. And let's keep them surrounded. Give them nothing, take from them their manga, their anime, their good food. Everything. Alright, Tokyo will not last. Good fight, Japan, but good night, Japan. They'll be there, be ours in less than a day. Nice signal company. No idea what to do with them, but is there anything I could be spending my time better on than just researching more of them? I mean, maybe carriers will come in handy in the future. Couldn't tell you. Jake, is that a heavy tank next to Tokyo? Yes it is, and I'm very glad it's only next to Tokyo instead of in Tokyo. So that makes my life easier. Now they'll capitulate, but that won't be the end of that. State of Japan capitulates. Okay, so Bangkok do continue to fight, and I don't like that because they have some very important divisions of mine cut off there. Pretty daft of me to do that, but I did. Maybe I should introduce a nuke or two to Siam. Okay, I am not getting air superiority over this anytime soon. I'll just have to fight the good fight. And I'm not good at fighting good fights. We'll have this yet. So bang goes Japan. They still have that, but meh. These guys will never take us. Ugh, now we have a whole load of these guys to deal with, which is unfortunate. And I lost one of my good trucks. But I got some manpower back, so it's not all lost. still removing you from this is not going to be so easy, is it? I'll probably